Hello, Shutanuka ma'am. Hello. Shutanuka ma'am. তিনবার সকাল থেকে কাটছে আরেকবার। Shutanuka ma'am.
Yeah, I am here.
হ্যাঁ হ্যালো ম্যাম, আপনি জয়েন হয়েছেন? পাঁচটা করেছেন? আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে ম্যাম, তাহলে এবার শুরু করি। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে ম্যাম। হ্যাঁ hello, good morning all of you. Shutanuka ma'am has already joined.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, good morning. So Shutanuka ma'am has today already.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. Shutanuka ma'am, shall we start now?
Yeah, sure. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Hmm. So first team is of CSE, Ritvik Chatterjee, Amit Kumar Ram, Rahul Dhanpat, Subhash Kumar Mahato, and Keshav Kumar Kavre. Our first team for today's group discussion. Please you all mute yourself. These 5 participants and rest of all just mute yourself. Okay, Ritvik Chatterjee, Amit Kumar Ram, Rahul Dhanpat, Subhash Kumar Mahato, Keshav Kumar Kavre. Ritvik,
Yes, ma'am.
all the participants are with you.
Great, ma'am. I see. Akash.
Present,
Hello.
ma'am.
Ritvik, shall we start for today's group discussion? Online.
Great, ma'am. I see. आकाश है क्या? आकाश कुमार राम.
No, Akash Kumar Ram is not with you. Amit Kumar Ram is with you.
Yes, ma'am. अमित कुमार राम. आकाश and सुभाष चंद्र मातो मैम नहीं है वो तो.
Okay, those people are with you. You start. Then total number of participants in your group is 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Kesav is there. Kesav.
Okay, you just complete. Okay, now we start, Ritvik.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
you can give your views on online learning is transforming the future of education. This is the first group, CSE branch, ma'am. Okay, start, Ritvik. Ma'am, we are starting.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Ritvik, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, all of you. Today our Zoom session is there and our group discussion in the topic that is online learning transform our future education. We all know that during this COVID pandemic situation, online learning are very important for us, and we all know that our all are not prefer that online education properly because their net connections and so many things are there. Great, ma'am. And in my group there are 4 students. name is Rahul Danpat, Amit Kumar Ram, and Kesab. All are present here. Hello.
Yes, Amit Kumar Ram is there. You can unmute yourself, Amit Kumar Ram.
Hello, Amit Kumar Ram.
Amit Ram, unmute yourself. Okay, Ritvik, you just view your thoughts because I don't know why your group members are not unmuting themselves.
Yes, ma'am. In today advanced technology and digitalizations era, e-learning is very important for us because all the students are not their proper internet connection and so many things is issue there, and e-learning considers as a revolution which is breaking various education barriers in high beneficial for the intelligence growth of an individual and helps in generating an intellectual society. There are so many advantages also in online learning and so many disadvantages also in online learning. So first of all, we have discussed that what is the advantages of online learning. Online learning are good for all, but all are not prefer their proper internet connection. Some are live in their very inside villages where connection is not coming properly. Technology has revolutions as a scope or of education in India. E-learning concept is providing as such as opportunity to participate engaging and interactive sessions, helping students with liquid concepts and to make them more competitive earlier. And classroom session have now transformed into interesting ones. Here, if we start online learning in the place of going classes and attend the class together, online learning are best way to learn everything like competitive exam, college studies, school studies, etc. But in our India, internet cost is not so expensive, so we can prefer easily. And we and the disadvantage of this online learning that first of all very internet connection, second is all so many are student is there, one is poor, one is rich, and etc. So all student not preferred their smartphones also, that's why they have not able to attend their online classes. Only this much. And my group members, Amit Kumar Ram, if you want to say something about this topic, you can. Amit Kumar Ram not is there. Rahul Danpat, if you want to say something about this, you can.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello.
Amit Kumar Ram,
Huh?
say something about this topic.
Hello, my voice is coming. Hello.
You say, continue.
Yes, you
Coming,
are
you say.
audible. Say your points.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Ritvik, I hope your views are completed.
Yes, ma'am, completed.
So now group one, you are all completed your views.
No, ma'am, wait. Rahul Danpat, you want to say something?
Yes, yes.
Sir.
Okay, go ahead, Rahul Dhanpat.
Online learning has come a new type of era in the field of learning or education. Uh, it is, I will say, it is time consuming as well as money consuming also, because we don't have to travel any further anywhere to take our education. We can take education in our home also by online. Uh, it required our net connections, our technology like mobile phones, softwares required for that, and there are some disadvantages also because no one can afford this type of technology because of money problem.
Completed.
Okay.
Ma'am, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah. First group
Yes, Amit.
completed.
Yes, ma'am, I want to say something.
Okay.
The growth of online education has not been without challenges. Since its early inception in 1960, online education has been constantly criticized for its apparent lack of quality control, particularly the scarcity of high quality teachers. Second point is overcoming the challenges in online learning. Regardless of this concern, online education has made a great stride in recent years. For starters, four and more institutions of higher learning have introduced or reinforced their online education platforms. The main consideration being cost reduction of student for and requirement expansion in face of rising competition. As a result, online education has become increasingly important part of education with the colleges and university using world famous faculty members and professional support teams to promote online courses. Overall, such a progress seems to have eased the doubt about the quality of teaching, and 40% of respondents in the global SAPER survey said online education is a strong traditional learning in classroom. The maturity of education technology has also enabled online education to become more manageable and accessible than ever before. All prospective student needs a computer and internet connection and some basic IT skills. Furthermore, some argue that online education has significantly helped make education more accessible, thus achieving the aim of education for all. But with an increased number of netizens and rural areas in many developing countries, online education could be used to reach the last group of citizens without proper access to education and hence fulfill sustainable and development goal for considering quality education. Undoubtedly, with the even widespread of technology and deepening of global mandate education for all, online education potential to become complementary or in some classes alternative to traditional education cannot be overlooked. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Now, okay, first group over now. Ritvik, your group over now.
Ma'am, one more member. Kesav is there?
Keshav is there. Okay, 2 minutes time for him. Not more than that.
Okay, ma'am. Kesav, hello.
Whoever is speaking, please switch on your
Not.
video.
I'm completed, ma'am. Group one.
Okay, group 1 completed. Now group 2 is also from CSE, Sachin Yadav group. Sachin Yadav,
Yes, ma'am.
Sachin Yadav, Palak Kumari, Shivam Kumar, Akash Aman, Shubhadeep Das. From CSE, just unmute yourself. I have asked several times to Palak to unmute herself, but she is not unmuting. Sachin Yadav, Palak
Yes, ma'am.
Kumari, Shivam Kumar, Akash Aman, and Shubhadeep Das. Just switch on your videos and unmute yourself fast. Okay, next group.
Ma'am,
Palak,
hello.
yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, this is group 2.
Sachin Yadav,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Where Sachin Yadav?
Yes, ma'am.
Sachin Yadav, start.
Okay, ma'am. First of all, good morning, ma'am, and all my classmates and friends. At that time, I talk or discussion about the e-learning transforming education in India. First of all, with the respect with the latest technology spreading its wings to the education industry, online digital education has made life easier for both a student and teachers. As for according to KPMG report, which is multinational NGOs, it says the Indian education industry will reach $1.96 billion by the end of 2020. Now the user base of online education is expected to grow up to 9.5 million user in 2020 at the end of year. It is easy accessible. It is accessible for a student anytime and anywhere, especially living in rural areas and tier 2 and tier 3 cities, and it is very low expensive and different type of source to learn, and e-learning platform assist a student to get personalized advice from educators or experts bringing quality education to students. And that time of COVID-19 pandemic, the best example for the e-learning future transforming online education. Thank you, ma'am. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Sachin. And
Hello.
your next participant, Palak Kumari. Second group participant, other participant you want to speak, Palak, Shivam, Akash, Shubhadeep. Unmute yourself and switch on your
Yes, ma'am.
videos.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. First say your name.
I am Sivam Kumar from CSE branch.
Okay.
So the topic is online learning is transforming future education. Since many years, students are getting dependent on online education because of many reasons, and since so during this pandemic, when people are at their home, so it's obvious that they will go through the online education, and they are opting this. Everyone is capable of accessing the best teachers around the globe with this online education platforms, and they're getting some good content regarding their studies and other things. But in some situations, some as one of the students said that it is online education is not available for everyone in our country. Many students who are not capable of such a good network connections and some financial issues. So it is being it is also a good thing that everyone is getting such thing, but we should care. We should care of all those who are not accessing these benefits. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Next,
Yes, ma'am, I'm
anyone
done.
from second group? Palak, Akash, and Shubhadeep, you want to view your views from your group? Yes or no? So group 2, I think now it is over. Sachin Yadav. Hello, Sachin Yadav.
Palak Kumari is there, I think. I have seen her.
Yeah, I have also seen her, but she is not speaking, ma'am, anything. Palak Kumari. Palak Kumari. Are you getting my voice or not, Palak Kumari?
Palak Kumari has written something in message also, ma'am.
Oh, in message you have written something. Okay.
She needs to unmute herself and then speak.
Yeah, unmute yourself, Palak Kumari. Palak Kumari. 1 minute, Palak Kumari, where you are? Palak Kumari. Yeah, you are unmuted, Palak Kumari. Then why you are not speaking? Hello, Palak Kumari. I think net problem is there with you. Yeah. Now you're visible. Okay, speak. Palak Kumari, speak. We have switch off your video. Switch on your video and speak what you want to speak from your group. Not audible your voice. Not audible. You have unmuted yourself, Palak Kumari. Unmute yourself. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now speak. Not audible. Hold your volumes. Take your volume. No. You are not audible, Palak Kumari. You have muted yourself. Yeah, speak now. Audible. Hello? Not audible. शिवम कुमार, प्लीज बी साइलेंट.
यस मैम.
थोड़ा साइलेंट रहो, आवाज आ रहा आपका. Okay, I think the next group, I think some network problem is there with her. So we go for the third group. Shutanuka ma'am, we are going to the third group.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay ma'am. So our third group is also from CSE. Amar Ashar, Riya Chand, Ravi Shankar Thakur, Shumit Kumar Mahato, Muskan Kumari. Amar Arshad, Riya Chand.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah,
Hello.
Riya. Yeah, Riya.
Yes, ma'am. Audible?
Yeah, you are audible, Riya.
Yes, ma'am. May I start?
Network problem.
Okay, start.
A very warm good morning to all present over here, respected teachers and all the participants here. Today, I have got a very golden chance to express my views on the topic that is very interesting, that is online learning is transforming future education. I don't think I should explain what is online learning. We all know that we are using it right on the era of Corona. It is really an aid to us. It is really an aid to all the students to continue their study in this Corona era. In today's advanced technology and digitalization era, e-learning is boom and plays a vital role in the development of an individual as well as the future of the nation. The impact of advanced technology has witnessed the shift from conventional learning methods to e-learning methods. E-learning is considered as a revolution which is breaking various barriers, is highly beneficial for the intellectual growth of an individual and helps in generating an intellectual society. If you think that if this online learning method was not there, what should have been with the students in this Corona era? We could not continue our study in this time. The change in the education system and learning method is necessary because what is relevant at that time may be not equivalent in this time. Technology has revolutionized the scope of education in India. E-learning concept is providing the opportunity to participate and engaging and interactive sessions, helping students with lucid concepts and make them more competitive. Advanced internet technologies, rise in number of smartphone users, and adoption of digital payment options and increase in the participation at government level has significantly aided in the growth of digital market online learning methods. latest e-learning and increased learning platform helping students, educators, institutions in improving the performance as a whole and are frequently being adopted by the institutions and educators. Quality education comes at huge cost. And with the help of this online e-learning method, rent facilities, students can easily access to this comes at a huge cost. Education they need and they want. It is we know that the proverb, the very famous proverb that is necessity is the mother of invention. Now it is our need. Adoption of digital payment options were a huge beneficiary and growth of digital markets. Latest e-learning platforms are helping students and quality education comes at a huge cost. And learning e-learning method and facilities students get and they want. It is we know and become job ready. At last, I just want to conclude that the proverb, the very famous proverb that is necessary of job ready. At last, just want to conclude that it will be very beneficiary to us, and now it is our need and forming the future education. A huge benefit.
Okay, from third group, anyone? Amar Arshad, Ravi Shankar, Sumit Kumar Mahato, anyone like to speak? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Please introduce yourself and then after start, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Good morning, ma'am. Respected judge and all my dear friends. I am Ravi Shankar Thakur in front of you all to speak some words on the topic online learning is transforming future education. So let's start. Before starting this topic, I would like to quote a thought by Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was a great person and he said something very great. He said that education is the only weapon which can be used to transform the society and it can be also used to change the world. So from this quote, we can understand the importance of education in our daily life. Hence, education should never be stopped. And we have also seen in this COVID time that even the education hasn't stopped. We are using online digital platforms such as WhatsApp, Google Classroom, Google Meet, Zoom, Skype, and various other apps to continue our education process. As from the earlier times also, we have seen that even in the uneven, unhappy moments, we have discovered a great thing. For example, during the Second World War, when the men went out to fight, then the women started working and they did all the works of the men with a great efficiency and even much better than men. Before that, women were not considered to for working. Only men did the work in factories, in offices, and various other places. Similarly, in this coronavirus time, we are experimenting a lot of things from online digital banking to digital classrooms to various other things and factors. Here we can see that various experiments are being conducted by our government also. And in this list of experiment, we can find online learning as a great experiment because online learning has various advantages. Some of the advantages which I can list here are: number one, online learning provides access to a large number of students. In a class, we have a limit of seats for the students. That is, the total number of students in a class is fixed. But via online learning, we can have unlimited number of students in a college. This increases the number of seats, and in various prestigious colleges, this can be very helpful. Second point of online learning. The second point of online learning is much more interesting because those students who lack the facility of education because of various problems such as financial, family, and various other problems in their daily life, they can also gain the online education by just attending the classes, and they can continue their education at their home at their free time, and they can also prove a great boon for the society. Third, it gives us a chance to develop the technology because as we are using online education, so technology advancement is also necessary in the society. Technology advancement leads to the AI, that is artificial intelligence, and various other platforms through which exams can be conducted. Nowadays, as online examinations are being conducted, various types of illegal methods are also happening. So this can be very easily stopped by using various technological advances, such as A great example of technology advancement used in our daily life is Delhi University examinations. Delhi University organized a open book examination. It was a great successful event because their question paper was provided via WhatsApp and students wrote the answer and they submitted via WhatsApp. So this was very simple, very easy, and it was a great successful event. Similarly, all these types of things we can organize. But some of the problems of online learning are also present because if anything is good, then there is something which is very bad in it. Like in online learning, we have network issues. Network issues due to which students cannot hear the lectures of the professors. And this leads to the problem to them. So this can be resolved by increasing our IT infrastructure, by the number of towers in the local areas. I think this can be very easily resolved. So this is not a great issue. Second, the application of proper hardware for the students, because in various locations of India, students are not having access to smartphones. So for them, online education is not good, because if they are not having smartphones, then they cannot attend their lectures. So there will be a problem. Hence, online education fails at that point, because India has very different religions, different places, and different mountainous areas. So this will be a little bit difficulty to provide them smartphones, and they would be in working condition, because smartphones, computer, laptops, all are electrical appliances. And in a report in 2018, 8% of India has not been received electricity from independence. 8% places of India. It may include mountainous areas, various villages, small villages, but there students live. Students' life matters. So there should be internet connection, proper electricity, and online learning mediums such as hardwares and various other things which are required for online learning. So according to me, online learning is a great thing. It shall be continued, but it cannot replace the traditional learning, that is which happens in our colleges, because college learning is very important, and because college learning is very important and college learning cannot be replaced by anything else. It shall be continued with college learning. Hence, I would like to thank everyone. Thank you.
Very
May
good.
I know
Ravi
your
Shankar
name?
Thakur. Ravi Shankar Thakur,
Yes,
madam,
ma'am.
Okay.
from CSE branch. Very nice, Ravi Shankar. You have kept your views
Thank you, ma'am.
nicely.
Thank you, ma'am.
And other members, please be silent. Don't disturb. Next is from EE Electrical Branch, Deepak Kumar Banwal, Piyush Kumar Thakur, Bhaskar Bhanu Das, Mohammad Sufyan, Priya Kumari. Our principal sir has also joined, and today's session. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Dr. R. Roy.
Okay, and the rest of the students, please don't interrupt in between. And next group, get prepared. Deepak Kumar Banwal, Piyush Kumar Thakur, Bhaskar Bhanudas, Mohammad Sufyan, and Priya Kumari. And switch on your videos. Kaddam Ansari, you are speaking so much, getting disturbed. Deepak Kumar Banwal, Piyush Kumar Thakur, Bhaskar Bhanudas, Mohammad Sufyan, and Priya Kumari. Okay. Switch on your videos and mute yourself. This is our fourth group from electrical department. Okay, Bhaskar Bhanudas, you can proceed your views on today's online learning is transforming the future of education. Hello, Bhaskar. Your voice is not audible. Not audible, Bhaskar.
Hello.
Yeah, now audible.
Good morning, everyone. Myself Bhaskar Bhanu, and I'm here to express my views on how online learning transforms our future. Online education enables the teachers and the students to set their own learning place. Online education enables us to study or teach from anywhere in the world. It's more cost effective than traditional language because we don't have to travel different places. Our student can also access quality education in very low cost. Online education can destroy ragging by senior students to juniors. Online learning is helping in development of literacy among us at rapid rate. And last, best brain across the world can work on same project throughout online learning, which was almost impossible in traditional learning. Thank you. Deepak.
Yes, Deepak Panwal. Now
Well,
it's
thank you,
your
Bhaskar,
turn.
for giving me
Yeah.
opportunity to show my views and research. Many of my points
Deepak,
are
switch on your
already
video first. Switch on your video.
many of my points are already have told, but some of facts I want to share my facts from my research. This is a advanced learning technology and digitalization era. E-learning is at boon and plays a vital role in developing an individual as well as future nation. Second is the e-learning is highly beneficial for intellectual growth of an individual, which helps a lot. The third, but the problem is there we are not capable as much we can. The government can establish a the government should come together to join digital education, not just convert it but actually apply it. The one of the Times of India say the Times of I have seen an article, the Times of India, where IAMAI, the Internet and Mobile Association of India, welcome our new education policy 2020. It what is said, it paved the way of comparison vision on education that will empower the children and youth into 21st century. So the fifth point is that I don't know the actual actual
ठीक है
money is investing on online education, but is roughly of 2 billions. I support e-course in regional language. It is very vital sentence. It is e-course in regional language. Like we are the citizens of Jharkhand, we generally speaks Hindi, but in West Bengal, just we are neighboring state. There is none like Hindi. They always used to tell Bengali, Bangla, and want to stay there. But overall all this fact, the main thing I want to share, this is my view, that meant with the physical health, mental health is also important. It is essential to focus on mental health with physical health. The time saving from to not going the college, we can enjoy our personal life. We can talk to someone, we can do things that we need something. Thank you all of you. Lastly,
What is your name?
my name is Deepak Kumar Barnwal.
Okay.
And Deepak from your group, anyone? Piyush Kumar Thakur, Mohammad Sufyan, Priya Kumari.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning to everyone. Myself is Emni Sufyan Alam, and I would like to say that on the topic of online learning. Online learning is a new things, but there is very vast good things done in today. We are the technical students, and we have to change the unfavorable condition to the favorable conditions. If and network issues are occurs in the our daily lifetime, but there is a solution of the any problems, then we have to sort out their problems, like that network issues, time problem. We have no seen the messages, no seen by emails, and forgot any important classes. Therefore a solution which comes out by the our your faculty that would like to suggest our students to correct themselves. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And now we will proceed for the fifth group from mechanical department. Mechanical department, this is the first group. Devanand Prasad Verma, Zubin Chatterjee, Ranvijay, Piyush Jha. Just switch on your videos and unmute yourself. Devanand Prasad Verma, Zubin Chatterjee, Ranvijay, Piyush Jha. Ranvijay?
Good morning.
Okay,
Yes,
Ranvijay,
ma'am.
you have switched on your video.
Yes, ma'am. I am starting, ma'am.
Okay, start.
Good morning, everyone. Respected madam and my dear friends. Today we are here to present our views on the online learning sessions. But I am asking you first a question. Is online learning can really replace our current education system? Is our education system is just about learning? No, it's not. It's about the learning teaching of a teacher. It's about discipline, manners, socialization, friendships, as well as learning, as well as sports too. But online learning, it provides us knowledge. We can learn a lot, and also it's feasible. I'm not arguing about others views that it's feasible, easily available, accessible, and available to all. But can it really replace our colleges, schools and colleges? No, because it does. It may give us our knowledge, but it's not providing us a suitable suitable platform to grow. We teachers help us to grow in manners and discipline, friends in socialization and sports. But online learning is not providing us anything like that. For online learning, I think it can replace our tuition, but not our schools and colleges, not our total education system. Online learning is just a means to increase our knowledge, not complete the knowledge, because nowadays knowledge is not everything. We also need socialization skills, curricular skills, practical skills, which we only can get through colleges and schools. And discipline is also one of them, because nowadays no one likes the person who lacks discipline and manners. So I think online learning is suitable for extra education, but not for education. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ranvijay. Next, Jubin Chatterjee.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Zubin Chatterjee. I would like to present the scenario of the new normal Man has always been a part of a change, and the present scenario is the best example of it. This COVID has taught us a new lesson that the show must go on. So, being a part of an educational system, I I do agree with all this. India was lagging behind in the technical aspect in the field of education. First, we had real classes, then we went to experimental based classes, then after we went to digital classes, and now we are totally digitalized. We are doing all the need of education through the digital platform, that is the online classes, which is helping the students to be the part of the educational in the present scenario. As all of us know that an empty mind is an devil's workshop. So being a student, our motto is to be the part of the educational system in our best form. We are taking part in it, but there are some technical difficulties with which we are going through. But being being a densely populated country, we have to go through it, so we can't help it. We are managing it. But on the other hand, I strongly believe that we are missing the field of education, as all of us know that man has invented the machine. Machine has not invented the man. So as a student, I would prefer to go back to the real classes where I can feel the love and empathy of my teachers, hoping that this scenario ends soon and won't last longer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Zubin. And next, Piyush Jha
Thank you.
and Devanand Prasad Verma. Do you want to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Piyush Jha. Okay,
Yes,
just turn
ma'am.
on your video. Yeah, start.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, Piyush, you're audible.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I want to tell something about e-learning. The adoption of e-learning is transforming the traditional education system in India. Sudden switch in private schools, but not only in private schools, but even number of government schools has also started running smart classes. No doubts, many problems are occurring in students as well as teachers, but there are something which we cannot hide: the disadvantages of e-learning and the advantages of e-learning classes. The advantages of e-learning classes or smart classes is we we can we we हम लोग lack of communication skill development and chances of distraction are high, and we cannot do course that requires labs or workshop. These are the disadvantages of e-learning classes. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Piyush. Now the second group of the mechanical department is Mukesh Gope,
Ma'am,
Mohammed
Devanand is still there.
Devanand.
Ma'am,
You
Devanand.
tell. Okay, Devanand,
Yes,
you will
ma'am.
speak. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Devanand, you proceed. Your views.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Devanand.
Good morning to everyone. Here we tell about online learning. In the COVID pandemic, all our education system running from online learning classes. Online learning classes के through we studied our syllabus, and online learning system is a good system, but in our villages we are not running this system properly, and we faced many issues and we in our if in offline system we do lab and other things properly, and online learning system we can't do any lab or lab systems in online learning system properly. We face many issues through this online learning platform, but all time we running our education system properly if we have a proper network connection, and any place we learn here and anywhere. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Devanand. And next group. Okay, next Mukesh Gop, Mohammad Tariq, Ashish Kumar Bauri, Sandeep Kumar Bauri, Sudarshan Chaurasia. You just switch on your videos, you 5 and unmute yourself. Mukesh Gop, are you audible? Mukesh Gop, Mohammad Tariq, Ashish Kumar Bauri,
Yes, ma'am.
Sandeep Kumar Bauri,
Yes, ma'am.
Sudarshan Chaurasia. Sudarshan Chaurasia. Okay. So first who will speak from this group? Ashish. Okay, Ashish Kumar Bauri, you proceed. You.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, proceed.
At first, good morning to all of you. Myself, Ashish Kumar Bhavri, and I am here to express my views on online learning is transforming the future of education. The concept of traditional education has changed radically within this year due to COVID pandemic. Being physically present in the classroom isn't the only learning option anymore. Not with the rise of the internet and new technologies, at least. Nowadays, we have access to a quality education whenever and wherever we want, as long as we can access to a computer. Now we are entering a new era, the revolution of online education. Some benefits of online educations are: it is flexible. Online education enables us to study or reach from anywhere in the world. It offers a worldwide selections of program. It's accessible. It allows for a customized learning experiences. It's more cost effective than traditional education. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next who will speak from this group?
I will speak, ma'am.
Okay, Sandeep Bauri, proceed.
So,
Switch on your video.
hello everyone.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. My name is Sandeep Bhavri, and I want to speak some main points which they consider. So, everybody says good thing about online classes, but frankly speaking, but frankly speaking, we are sorry, ma'am. But frankly speaking, we are an engineering student, so we cannot do engineering without the lab and lab and workshop in online classes. So which is very considered and very important for our life and our career. So I don't think the online classes is suitable for everyone and every time, like permanent. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Next who will? Mukesh Gop. Mukesh Gop. You will speak? Okay, Mukesh, start.
Hello. आवाज आ रही है?
Hello, yes, your
Hello.
voice is coming.
Yes, ma'am. I want to speak. Hello.
Yeah, audible you are.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible. Speak.
We can hear you.
Good morning.
Yes, yes.
I want to start in
Your
learning.
voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Can I start, ma'am?
Yes, you can start. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Can I
Mohammed,
say?
yeah, Mohammed Tariq, you can.
Ma'am, good morning, everyone. Today I want to say about online learning is transforming future education. There is some advantage and some disadvantage of it. First of all, I want to say about advantage. From e-learning, we can learn from anywhere. Sometimes we cannot go college and school for some reason, but we can learn from online learning. And some good things about e-learning is we can access anything from anywhere. And some advantage of it that many students who are not living in town and they are living in village, they cannot afford internet connection properly like me also. I cannot afford internet properly. It is good also and sometimes it is bad also. So I think it is, if we learn from offline, it is very good for us because we can communicate many students if we have doubt. But in online learning, we cannot ask anything because it is disturbance for others if you ask something to anyone. So I think offline class is good, but sometimes online class also good. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And next and the last group from mechanical is Bhaskar Kankar, Shubham Kumar Sinha, Ranjit Kumar Hasmukh. Please don't speak. Ranjit Kumar Hasmukh, mute yourself. Next is Bhaskar Kankar, Shubham Kumar Sinha, Ranjit Kumar Hasmukh, Adnam Ansari, Somen Das. So, who will speak first from this group?
Nandir Hasmukh, ma'am. Nandir Hasmukh.
Okay, Adnam Ansari, please just keep your voice. Ranjit, you can proceed.
First of all, good morning to everyone, to my respected teachers and all over the participants present here. We have gathered here to share our views on online learning is transforming our future. So, right now, the coronavirus is pandemic and is forcing a global experimentation with remote teaching. And there are many indicators that this crisis is going to transform many aspects of education. And these experiments, online education proves to be success and transforming the future. As we all know that we are living in a technological era. In today's technology advancement and digitalization era, e-learning is a both e-learning is a boon and it plays a vital role in the development of an individual as well as the future of the nation. And it's providing opportunity to participate and engaging in the interactive sessions. So e-learning, it is a boon and
to us to so that everyone can get a knowledge access through the online platform. But as we all know that a coin has a two faces. Everything has a two faces. One is boon, another is disadvantages. Even the coin has its two faces. One is head, another is tail. So online learning is also having a two faces. One is as advantage, and another is its disadvantage. So I want to focus on advantages first of all. That online learning is providing us easy way of e-learning so that we can afford this anywhere, anytime, at any places. And it is also providing us to contact with the teachers directly or clear our queries directly as soon as possible. Some of us or students might having a problem to ask a questions in the classroom or in the parental form of our Indian education system. So they are being benefited with this that they can easily ask their questions through via email or texting them or etc. But everything can't be done. So according to me, the online learning is affordable up to higher secondary schooling system, because when we come us to higher education systems such as graduation, research field or etc, where where we have to have the both knowledge, practical as well as bookish knowledge. So via e-learning system, we can't have a practical knowledge. Everyone can't afford, or every things that we can't keep on home. Everything that we can't afford or we can't keep in home, it's not helpful in our online learning system. But the bookish knowledge or the professors can give us only the digital knowledge or the theory so that we can read and understand. But we have to have a more knowledge about that thing or that material or that work, or that we have to have a research on that. Then we need to be a practical, and this practical systems plays a more vital role in our Indian education system, because Indian parental education system, because the teachers or the professors or the masters or dean, they plays a vital role to explain us or to have a face-to-face knowledge, or to have a face-to-face knowledge or to interact with us in common way, so that we can have a well education, so that we can have a well education and understand the things easily, or to be the more practical way in the online in the offline in the our offline education system. And I prefer that sometimes online education system is good, but every time online education system is not working as good. Being a technical student, we can learn everything from online, but we can't practice everything from online. Even though everyone has said that online education systems has been started in the early 1960s, but it has been now in trend from past 15 to 20 years. Everyone is affording online education systems which has the distant course or other things to get us to us. But for the practical knowledge or the practical field knowledge, we have to be in the part of our parental Indian education systems, where we need to have a guidance of our professors and teachers. And it has also one disadvantage of online education system, that many India has a many states and many other remote countries, and according to the survey, last 6% of Indian in the last few years, 6% of Indian cities or places have not been reached yet up to the electricity. So how we can think about the network should be, or it should be there. And online education system needs first of all system, and other is network. And many in India, the highest availability of people is from the middle class and the lower classes, and few persons are of higher classes. So from the we are thinking from the economic classes, being an economic classes people, we can't afford. If we can afford, then sometimes someone can't afford the systems or that anything that we need to. So according to me, the parental education system is better, because Indian education, because everyone even some 6% places doesn't have electricity,
or network. So how we can imagine that the they have the conditions to have a part of being a e-learning. E-learning factors depends upon first of all on the network or the internet providers issues, and internet provider depends upon the weather conditions, forecast and etc. From my team, many members are not present here because yesterday night in Dhanbad it was being heavily rain, and so due to that power cut was there, and due to that power cut was there, and network issues are there. So this was as my views on online e-learning. Thank you, ma'am.
What is your name?
Randhir Kumar Hashmukh.
Okay.
Okay, Randir, you have very nicely presented your views. And next, anyone from this group want to speak? From this group, Randir's group, anyone else want to speak? Bhaskar, Shubham, Adnam, Shomen, anyone?
Ma'am, Bhaskar and Shumen are unable to present due to the network issues, and it is being for me it is being a disadvantage of online e-learning system, so that we can't cope up with our team because this network systems and other weather forecasts have interpreted or being a break down our unity to have a represent our views on online e-learning system.
Okay, from your team, you have very nicely you have presented, no problem. Okay, then we proceed for the next team. This is from Civil
Thank you, ma'am.
Department. Okay, Amrita Kumari, Akash Kashyap, and Sonu Kumar Gupta. Anyone? Amrita Kumari?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Amrita, just switch on your video and you start speaking. Switch on your video first. Yeah.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Online learning. My topic is online learning. Online classes tend to be smaller than conventional classes size. Most of the time, online learning platform only allow one student at a time, and in almost all cases, this allow for greater interactions and more feedback between you and your tutor online. Online education enable to the teachers and the student to set their own learning pace, and there's the added flexibility of setting a schedule that fit everyone agenda. As a result, use an online education platform allow for a better balance of work studies. Student today think that online learning is the same or better than the traditional classroom experience. Every student must access their unique situation and decided according to their needs and goal. And will their alternative to traditional education is not for everyone. Thank you, ma'am.
What's your name?
Amrita Kumari, ma'am.
Okay.
Akash Kashyap. Akash Kashyap.
I think ma'am is there absent.
Okay, Sonu Kumar Gupta.
It's present, ma'am.
Sonu Kumar Gupta, unmute yourself, beta. Sonu, speak. Video. Network problem, Sonu? Hello, Sonu? Hello?
I think ma'am network issues.
Okay, network issue. Okay, later on, if your network is there, you message me in my WhatsApp, Sonu, okay? You will be given chance to speak. Okay, we move for the next one, and this is from ECE department. Amit Kumar, and this is our last group discussion group. Amit Kumar, Unnati Prakash, Aditya Sweti, Priti Kumar Bose, Meenakshi Kumari, Kaushal Kumar. You, these people. Okay, who is speaking? Amrita. Meenakshi.
Yes, ma'am.
Meenakshi, you are speaking.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Meenakshi, you will start speaking. Just switch on your video. First chance goes to Meenakshi from EC department to present her views. Meenakshi, switch on your video.
Ma'am, I have switched on.
Network problem.
Yes, ma'am, I have switched on.
Okay, yes, start, Meenakshi.
Good morning to all respected ma'am.
Your voice is not audible properly. It's breaking. Hello, Meenakshi. You go to the network area.
Yes, ma'am.
You go to the network area or outside somewhere only, then it is possible because your voice is breaking. Kaushal Kumar?
Ma'am, I am audible.
Yeah, audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good morning to one and all present here, respected ma'am and all my dear friends. I am Meenakshi Kumari from Chaibasa Engineering College, first year from EC department. Today we all are gathered here for a group discussion on online learning is transforming future education. As we all know that online learning has made life easier for both students and teachers because it reduced cost. Online education can cost less due to variety of reasons. For example, there is no cost for communicating, and such as there is no cost for transport, such as fuel transport and many other transport that can affect online students. And there are variety of programs are available in online courses. Almost every college offers a for varying degrees. It also improves our technical skills. Like in online classes, we use basic online material, like we use LMS portal in our college. And it also exposes students to learning how to use LMS. And it is very more comfortable learning environment. Like it not need a proper uniform to go in the front of teachers. Like we can attend classes in the comfort of the. And it is also self-disciplined, and we have to maintain our discipline by himself. And it is 24 hours online courses is available. Like whenever we want to attend classes, we can attend. You can able to adjust your time according to your need. And online education provide a lots of flexibility as compared to the classroom course, as the student can complete their course from wherever they want. They just need a computer or laptop and internet connection, and that's all. And the best brain, and we can also say that we can get our education from the best brain across the world and wherever we want. And so we can say that online course is not a curse for us, it is a boon for us if we can use it perfectly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Meenakshi. Next, Unnati. Unnati. I think she is not there. Amit Kumar.
मैम उसका नेट नहीं चल रहा है तो वो ऐड नहीं हो पा रही है.
Okay, Amit Kumar.
कैसा बोले?
Amit Kumar. Aditya Sweetie.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Aditya Sweetie, start.
Good morning to one and all, respected teachers and all my dear friends. Today, I avail this opportunity to express my views on the topic online learning is transforming the future of education. So, the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. Education is not a preparation for life. Education is life itself. The Indian education system has evolved to a great extent from the Vedic days to today computer age.
Meenakshi, wait. Speak little bit slowly. You are going so fast, we are not able to understand, and put your camera constant, okay? Speak Slow, little bit slow. Very fast you are speaking.
Shall I start from starting?
Start.
Good morning to one and all, respected teachers and all my dear friends. Today I avail this opportunity to express my views on the topic online learning is transforming the future of education. So, the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. Education is not preparation for life, it is a life for itself. The Indian education system has evolved in a great extent, from the Vedic days to the today computer age and e-learning. However, there is one thing that remains common between the two scenarios is the importance of education. If we compare the current education system and the education system of the 90s, not much is same. Like extracurricular activities in the 90s, neither parents nor teacher paid much heed on the extracurricular activities and focusing on studies was the only thing that was worried about. वो एक कहावत था ना कि खेलोगे कूदोगे बनोगे खराब पढ़ोगे लिखोगे बनोगे नवाब. But our Captain Cool has changed the definition. And in one thing also, in the 90s, students were handed out assignment sheets and assigned tasks which had to be completed by the students within the predefined period. But nowadays, all the teacher has to do is to tell you to download the assignment from the school or university website. You just need to take a printout and assignment and solve it to submit it to the teacher. Online learning is rapidly becoming one of the next cost-effective ways to educate the world's rapidly expanding workforce. You can't teach people everything they need to know. The best thing you can do is to position them where they can find what they want to know. Online learning is not the next big thing. It is the now big thing. We need to bring learning to people instead of people to learning. Teaching is the internet age means we must teach tomorrow's skills today. There are advantages of online learning: flexibility, reduced cost, networking opportunities, documentation, and like it also has some disadvantages also. Like e-learning can cause social isolation, and e-learning requires strong self-motivation and time management skills. So, and in current scenario, online education market in India was worth of $247 million in 2019, which is expected to grow about $1.96 billion by 2020. This was the compound annual growth rate of 52%. This fact is clearly show the involvement and future potential of online education in India. The basis of e-learning is the opportunity for students to access the traditional classroom environment completely. E-learning is considered as the revolution which is breaking various educational barriers, is highly beneficial for the intellectual growth of an individual. So at last but not least, I just thinking about the teacher who had passed their school life without Google, and we can't think about to live our life without a Google or internet. Thank you.
Thank you. Aditya Sweetie.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next Kaushal Kumar.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you want to speak? Yeah, Kaushal, proceed.
Good morning. Ma'am, from Engineering College, first year from Electronics and Communication. My topic is online learning. So, a school college, due to COVID-19 pandemic, a school college have been shut due to a spread of virus. And this has been way to online classroom, a very new concept in India. Even for the most sophisticated school college, some educational institutions have moved to virtual class, all thanks to tools such as Zoom, WhatsApp, Google, and Microsoft Teams. But there are some still struggling to get online. Impact of online education. There is a big difference between educational opportunities present in urban and rural area in India. There are many places in the interior of India which which hardly have any quality offline education option, a quality online education come to their rescue. There are some advantages of online education. You can pursue a job along with the study. Online learning has no geographical barrier. It saves time of learners. If do not require any infrastructure, teach a student. A student can take the help and use resource any time. Online learning is more effective because it is accompanied by various teaching aids. Online learning is free from boring lectures. Methods of include other methods like demonstrations, project methods, and so on. Some disadvantages of online education. There is no relationship of teachers. A student has to learn alone. Concept cannot be understood without the help of instruction. Internet packages nowadays are very costly. Slow internet speed is the biggest failure of online learning. Classroom interaction is missing. Only limited content is given on the internet. Everyone is not able to run internet. Cannot do courses then require lab, workshop. You cannot do anything, any technical subject or any other courses that requires lab or hands-on workshop. That's all. Thank you.
Kaushal, thank you. Amit Kumar. I think Amit Kumar is not there. Okay, now one student from CSA is missing because of net problem, and Muskan Kumari, please you can present your ideas. She is our last participant. Muskan Kumari.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Good ev-
Muskan. Switch
Yes,
on your
ma'am.
video, please.
Ma'am, if I will turn on my video, then it will problem in audio.
Okay, beta. Okay, just you can proceed.
Good morning, everyone. As you all know that we all are here to discuss on the topic online learning is transforming the future education. I think that it's actually very good to study online because it's very convenient as we can study whenever we want and at our own pace. For example, someone like me, I like to study at night time. So for me, online works better because it's quiet at night, no one can disturb me, and I can do whatever I need to do. So I also want to add that some people can't afford to go to the classroom and don't have enough money or resources to actually go to a big school. As we know the situation, what is the situation of government school? We can't get a quality of education in the government school. So studying online, we can actually get what we want and a quality education. So I also add something having classmates about classmates that we can distract by our classmates also for some instance, and they can also help us also. But main thing, we have to study what we don't want. Our interest is different, but due to our old education system, or we can say that due to our old upcoming traditional education system, we don't focus uh, on our interest, what we want to do, and we get distracted, so our interests get lost. Yeah, but sometimes the resources that we get in classroom are also very boring, and online we can look up whatever we need. So on internet we can get we can get the things we are interested in. Sometimes we get a bad textbook which we don't want, and we online we can uh, purchase what we want, and it's also very cheap according to schools. It costs very less. So at last, in a nutshell, I conclude that online learning is better than traditional learning. Thank you, ma'am.
What's your name?
Muskan Kumari.
Okay.
Okay, one student from Sonu is also missing. Do your net problem is solved, Sonu? Hello, Sonu, your net problem solved? Hi, Raj Sonu, okay. Hello, Sonu, your net problem is solved. Do you want to speak? Hello, Sonu, do you want to speak?
Ma'am, Sonu is out.
Sonu, do you want to speak? I don't think he is not unmuting himself. And anyone other who have not got a chance to say, to present his or her views, just unmute yourself and you can just say. Is there anyone who want to say but they have not got chance because of some net issues? Now you can say. You can present your views. Okay, thank you all of you. Now I request Sutanuka ma'am to please on the video so we can have a group photo session, and all the participants I request just on your video so we can have a group photo. And I am too facing here a net problem. My video is not working. I don't know why. Okay, I request all the participants please on your video. And Sutanuka ma'am. Thank you ma'am. And I want to request you to just say few words to our participants. And thank you for joining with us, giving you valuable time.
Thanks a lot. I enjoyed the discussion. Actually, some of the students who have spoken, they have highlighted how online education is important. And at the same time, we are facing some difficult situation as well due to the coronavirus pandemic. So there are some very insightful opinions regarding the topic, and I enjoyed the discussion. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And rest of the participants, please on your videos. Yes, ma'am. Activate Nina. Video, sir. Full. Okay. Please on your video. Okay. And Sutanuka ma'am, anyone you want to say that who participants, those who are speak well?
Yeah, they have tried their best actually, but I like some of their presentations. Some of the students who have presented really well. I would like to name some of them. Is it possible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Ria, put your phone on. Kaushal, Randhir, Sudarshan, Sachin and Priya. Sachin, on your video fast. Don't
like Ria from group number 3 and Ravi Shankar from group number 3, they have spoke really well. Then
Deepak Kumar Banwal ma'am also.
Deepak Kumar. Yeah. Juvin Chatterjee.
Yes, ma'am.
And then Randeep has also.
Yeah, Randeep
Nice.
Kumar Hansmukh.
Minakshi.
Okay.
Muskan. Smriti.
Yeah.
Others have also tried their best.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So we can conclude our session now. And once again, thank you, ma'am, for giving your valuable time. And I hope so this will benefit our students also. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you all of you. Thank you, participants. So we are now concluding this group discussion.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Leave.
So should I leave?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
लीव करें मैम? हेलो